जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन। यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन। यमुनातीरावनचारि। यमुनातीरावनचारि। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा गोपीजन वल्लभ राधा गोपीजन वल्लभ राधे। जय निताय पतित पावन गौर हरि जय निताय पतित पावन गौर हरि। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव। राधा गोपीजन वल्लभ भगवान की, श्री श्री निताय पतित पावन गौर हरि की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की। Today we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 12, Text 30. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वर। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Okay, welcome everyone to morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Thanks to Sri Shyam Vishnu Prabhu for giving me this opportunity to speak today, to purify my own consciousness, my own tongue, by speaking something on Srimad Bhagavatam and also taking the opportunity to speak something in glorification of Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Today we are observing the 81st Vyaspuja for His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. तदुत्तन उतनपाद पुत्रो दर्शनात् अंतकम Agatam. Mrityormurdhani padam dattva. Aruroha adbhutam griham. Taduttan padaputro. Dadarsanantakam agatam. Mrityurbadhanti padam dattva. Aruroha adbhutam griham. Tadotana padaputro. Dadarshanantakam agatam. Mrityurmurdhani padam dattva. Aruroha adbhutam griham. Tadotana padaputro. Dadarsanantakam agatam. Mrityurmurdhani padam dattva. Aruroha adbhutam griham. Tad, then, Uttanapada, of King Uttanapad, Putra, son, Dadarsha, could see, Antakam, death personified, Agatam, approached him, Mrityu Murdhani, on the head of death, Padam, feet, Dattva, placing, Aruroha, got up, Adbhutam, wonderful, Griham, on the aeroplane which resembled a big house. Translation. When Dhruva Maharaj was attempting to get on the transcendental plane, he saw death personified approached him. Not caring for death, however, he took advantage of the opportunity to put his feet on the head of death, and thus he got up on the airplane, which was as big as a house. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. To take the passing away of a devotee and the passing away of a non-devotee as one and the same is completely misleading. While ascending the transcendental airplane, Dhruva Maharaj suddenly saw death personified before him. But he was not afraid. Instead of death giving him trouble, Dhruva Maharaj took advantage of death's presence and put his feet on the head of death. People with a poor fund of knowledge do not know the difference between the death of a devotee and the death of a non-devotee. In this connection, an example can be given. A cat carries its kitten in its mouth and it also catches a rat in its mouth. Superficially, the catching of the rat and the kitten appear to be one and the same, but actually they are not. When the cat catches the rat in its mouth, it means death for the rat. Whereas the cat catches the kitten enjoys it. When Dhruva Maharaj boarded the airplane, he took advantage of the arrival of Death personified, who came to offer him obeisances, putting his feet on the head of Death. He got up on the unique airplane, which is described here to be as big as a house, Griham. There are many other similar instances in Bhagavatam. In Bhagavata literature, it is stated that when Kardama Muni created an airplane to carry his wife Devahuti all over the universe, the airplane was like a big city carrying many houses, lakes, and gardens. Modern scientists have manufactured big airplanes, but they are packed with passengers who experience all sort of discomfort while riding in them. Material scientists are not even perfect in manufacturing a material airplane. In order to compare to the plane used by Kardama or the plane sent from Vishnu Loka, they must manufacture an airplane equipped with a big city, like a big city, with all the comforts of life, lakes, gardens, parks, etc. Their plane must be able to fly in outer space and hover and visit all other planets. If they invent such a plane, they will not have to make different space stations for fuel to travel into outer space. Such a plane would have an unlimited supply of fuel, or like the plane from Vishnu Luka, would fly without it. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Just reading the translation one more time. When Dhruva Maharaj was attempting to get on the transcendental plane, he saw death personified approach him. Not caring for death, however, he took advantage of the opportunity to put his feet on the head of death, and thus he got up on the airplane, which was as big as a house. So, this particular pastime describing, or this particular verse describing the last set of verses of Dhruva Maharaj going back to Godhead, how Dhruva Maharaj had taken darshan of the Supreme Personality of Godhead merely at the age of 5. And then when Lord appeared in front of him, Dhruva Maharaj was not able to speak anything. And finally, Lord touches his conch shell on his cheek, and he was given all the transcendental knowledge, and he started glorifying the Supreme Lord with selected verses. And at that time, Dhruva Maharaj, he was thinking, I was looking for the broken pieces of glasses, but now I have found the diamond. His original intention to do all this austerity was to get a big kingdom. And when Supreme Lord appeared in front of him in his personal form and asked, what do you want? Dhruva Maharaj said, I don't want anything. I have got the best object. But still the Lord granted him long duration of life and a rulership of the kingdom. What was Dhruva Maharaj's intention at that time? Please grant me association of your devotees. Generally, we think we want association early, and the purpose of association is so that we can attain the Supreme Lord. We can get darshan of the Supreme Lord by being in the association, by hearing about the Lord, by knowing about the Lord. Ultimately, we will be able to get darshan of the Lord and go back to Him. In case of Dhruva Maharaj, he already took darshan of the Supreme Lord. Lord is standing in front of him. And at that time, what is Dhruva Maharaj asking for? That please grant me association of your devotees, friendship with your devotees. So association is not meant for attaining the Supreme. Even once somebody has attained the Supreme, association of devotees is still very important. And here this particular verse is, when Dhruva Maharaj has ruled for a longer duration of life, finally he is about to go back to the spiritual world. The Vaikuntha Loka plane, Vaikuntha Viman has arrived there. And Dhruva Maharaj actually, he did not think about himself only. First he asked, what about my mother? And he was told, your mother is already boarded the plane. So he cared for his mother, he cared for all other people who are connected to him. And finally, as he is about to step into the plane, he saw death personified. And another very important point here to understand is, for a devotee, it really doesn't mean that he has to first give up his body and then he is going back to the spiritual world. Dhruva was about to board the plane in his himself form. And at that time, death personified also arrived here. And Dhruva Maharaj was not afraid seeing the death personified, putting the feet on the head of death personified, making the death personified as a step to climb onto the plane. So in that way, Dhruva Maharaj, he entered into the Vaikuntha plane. And as I said, today we are celebrating 81st appearance day of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. So I will take this opportunity to speak something in glorification of Maharaj. We can see the same, actually similar thing in the life of Maharaj also. When Maharaj left his body, May 5th, 2024, in Dehradun, Maharaj actually had gone to Dehradun in spite of his ill health. He had gone there for the groundbreaking ceremony of the new temple there in Dehradun. Even though his secretary and many other devotees requested Maharaj, please do not go, your health is not good. You should rather stay here and take rest. But Maharaj, he really did not care about his own body for his own health. He said, I have called this bureau meeting. I have called all these people to come to Dehradun for this occasion. And if I do not go there, it will not look good. So Maharaj still, he went there in his ill health also. And as he was in his room there in Dehradun in the morning hours, as he was in the bathroom, actually, he slipped and fell down. And the devotees, they were outside the room, the assistant of Maharaj. They heard something, but they really did not understand that Maharaj has fallen. Maharaj got up somehow and he came out, he dressed, and he sat down for doing his deity worship. Because Maharaj carries all his deities, his Shaligram, Shilas, and every morning Maharaj does his deity worship service. Maharaj sat down to complete his service, even though he was having a lot of pain. He did not tell anybody. He finished his service and then actually he kind of collapsed. He was having so much pain. And then the devotees understood that Maharaj was in pain and he had fallen down and he had hurt himself. Actually, later on, they found Maharaj had broken some of his ribs, and those ribs had pierced into other organs also and caused a lot of internal damage. But Maharaj did not bother anything. He finished his service. After that, he informed other devotees what he was going through. And then Maharaj was taken to hospital, and at that time, Maharaj finally he left to join in the Nitya Leela of the Lordships. And when Maharaj's Parthav Sharir, his body was brought to ISKCON Delhi temple, east of Kailash temple that evening, so many people came to take darshan of Maharaj. So many people came to take darshan. And the devotees in Delhi temple, east of Kailash temple, they were wondering, who are all these people? They have never seen such crowd even during the Janmashtami festival, which is thousands and thousands of people on Janmashtami Day in east of Kailash temple. And they were wondering, we have not seen, even practically till midnight, till early morning, people were just coming and coming and coming to take darshan of Maharaj. And later, one senior devotee, he was relating, he was telling, actually, nobody has seen all these people. Who are all these people on all these different occasions, different festivals? So he was telling, actually, even the demigods have come here to take darshan of Maharaj, disguising in the form of humans. Taking the form of humans, they have come to take darshan of Maharaj. Even the demigods, they seek the darshan of the saintly people. They aspire for taking birth in the earthly planets, to be in the association of saintly people, to take darshan of saintly people. And that was the aura of Maharaj, that was the influence of Maharaj. Whoever meets Maharaj once, whoever sees Maharaj once, is touched by Maharaj's presence. And there are so many instances I have personally witnessed also, that Maharaj will meet somebody and Maharaj will touch them to the core of their heart. And the dealings of Maharaj with everybody were so wonderful, so gentle, making everybody very comfortable. Whomever Maharaj meet, first thing he will say, the first words which come out of his mouth is, "Aap kaise ho? How are you?" He will ask this thing first, "Aap kaise ho?" Even though he himself may be having health problem, but he will ask others, "Aap kaise ho? Are you okay? Are you comfortable?" So many devotees relate actually that sometimes we think our Guru Varga, how do we appreciate somebody? Somebody may be a very good singer, somebody may be a very good speaker. Maharaj did not, externally, he did not reveal his opulences of being a good, very great Kirtaniya or a very philosophical speaker. His lectures will be very simple philosophy, and every other sentence Maharaj will say, Srila Prabhupada has said this. Srila Prabhupada has taught us this. Every other sentence he will mention like this. And his kirtan will be very simple, even though many devotees, they will be so much enthusiastic in the kirtans. But the biggest opulence which Maharaj exhibited, Maharaj ने कौन से ऐश्वर्य को प्रदर्शित किया? That was Vaishnava Seva. Is serving the devotees, taking care of the devotees. Either he is traveling to different places or somebody is visiting at his base. His base is east of Kailash, Delhi, where he used to stay. And whenever somebody visits east of Kailash, he will take such good care of every devotee, even though somebody may be just a beginner in Krishna consciousness. In few months, few years in Krishna consciousness, somebody comes. If he come to know this devotee have come from this place, he will personally make sure that devotee is taken care of. And I have experienced that myself. I know I have made innumerable mistakes while dealing with Maharaj, while serving Maharaj. But Maharaj takes care of everybody. Whenever I visited India in the beginning years, actually I did not had that in mind. I am going to India for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I should take opportunity to go meet Maharaj wherever he is. I was just having my own plans. Okay, I'm going to visit my family, my relatives, or I will go to Vrindavan, to Mayapur, or to Jagannath Puri. And many times I did not intentionally plan to go spend time with Maharaj. And on one particular time, actually, um, Maharaj happened to know that I was in India, I was visiting India. And this was just after COVID, in December 2021, when the travel has started again after COVID. So I was in India, I had informed that I will be coming. And that year, actually, I planned that I will go meet Maharaj in Delhi before coming back. So let's say tomorrow is my flight, and my plan was just few hours before going to airport, I will go to temple and try to meet Maharaj. But Maharaj, he called me so many times during my stay in India when I was in my hometown. I received at least 2, 3 times call from Maharaj. Vrinda, where are you? Why haven't you come to meet me? Maharaj, yes, I'm planning to come. We are returning on this date back to Detroit, and that day I will come before going to airport. Maharaj said, no, you come day before. You stay here. You stay one day here, take association of devotees. I said, Maharaj, but I need to make other arrangement before traveling. We need to get the COVID test done and all that report has to become, and then only we are able to travel. So I want to finish everything and then I want to come. Maharaj said, no, you come. I will make all the arrangements. You come here. So Maharaj insisted so much that you come stay here one day, you come take association of devotees here. So finally I planned in that way, and day before we went. And on the way, Maharaj called me at least 3, 4 times. Have you started? Are you coming? What time are you reaching? To make sure everything is in place. Even though his health was not good, actually he developed fever and symptoms of COVID. So Maharaj said, Vrinda, I may not be able to meet you tomorrow. When you are coming here now, I may not be able to meet you. But you come, stay here, take association of devotees. And then I went there. Maharaj has arranged for a room in the guest house. Maharaj has arranged for somebody to make sure Prashadam is there, even though we reached so late at night, after 10 o'clock. And next morning, before we went to temple, Maharaj has left a message at the at the reception. If Vrindanathas tell him that after he can go to temple, attend Arati, after that I will meet him. Even though Maharaj was sick, he said, okay, I am going to meet him. And after that also Maharaj kept calling him, okay, you come at this time, I'm going to meet. And then Maharaj said, okay, here we have a lot of nice exhibitions. In Delhi temple, they have many exhibitions there, the whole big Bhagavad Gita exhibition and Bhagavatam exhibition. So Maharaj arranged for some devotee to take us all different exhibitions to show us all those, all the robotic shows and everything. And then finally, actually, we met Maharaj also there. So the point which I am trying to relate here is how Maharaj takes care of everybody, all the devotees, no matter if he is a big sannyasi or some menial devotee, some beginner in Krishna consciousness, not just his own disciples. Maharaj come to know that disciple of such and such Maharaj has come. They want to meet me. Maharaj will give them time. Even prioritize them in front of his own disciples also. So that was Maharaj's nature. So he will take care of all the devotees. And his aura was such that his influence was such that nobody could resist being influenced by Maharaj. Once there was a big industrialist, a very big businessman who came to see Maharaj in Delhi temple. And this man, actually, he was very proud of his achievements. He came to Maharaj, did not pay obeisances, and started speaking about himself. I am this person, I'm that person, I have these many businesses, I have 55,000 employees all over under me. So he was speaking, 5 minutes he kept like that. And then he said, but Maharaj, I am still in misery. I have all this, but I'm still miserable. And he said, please tell me what I can do for you. And Maharaj in his heart, whenever somebody says, please tell me what I can do for you, Maharaj is only one instruction. What is that instruction? Book distribution. Okay, give Bhagavad Gita to everybody. So in his heart, Maharaj is thinking, this person actually could be a good instrument to distribute Bhagavad Gita. So Maharaj said, this devotee, he will connect with you. Okay? And Hanuman Prabhu, he will connect with you. And then Maharaj said, both parties did not show much interest to interact with each other to exchange number. And Maharaj said, I have to book the meeting also. So Maharaj said, okay, tell me tomorrow at what time he can come to your office to meet. So Maharaj set up the appointment also. So when this devotee, Hanuman Prabhu, he went to meet him next day. The first thing this person, this industrialist told Hanuman Prabhu, your Guru Maharaj is very magnanimous. He is a gentleman. Never offend him. Just imagine the statement coming out of a person who has first time met Maharaj. He's saying, I made the mistake, but make sure you never offend that person. And please tell me, how can I serve him? So Hanuman Prabhu said, Maharaj's desire is you please distribute Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so please tell me how many Bhagavad Gita should I distribute? Then Maharaj said, you have 55,000 employees. So please distribute minimum 55,000 Bhagavad Gita. And that person immediately he agreed. So 5 minutes meeting with Maharaj. And what was the outcome? 55,000 Bhagavad Gita. He immediately signed the check to distribute 55,000 Bhagavad Gita. So that was the influence of Maharaj. And there are many such stories that how he has transformed many big industrialists. Like there is another story, another businessman. He he runs a factory to make cookies, biscuits. Okay, I don't know if you've heard in India, especially in Delhi, that was the first branch we started in Delhi, Frontier Biscuit. Okay, so very popular in overall Delhi area. So Frontier Biscuit, and this person, the owner of this company, he comes to temple on Janmashtami occasion, and devotees, they met him, they asked him, please chant Mahamantra, please start chanting. And this person did not take to chanting yet. And one day, on maybe another Janmashtami occasion, he had visited temple and Maharaj was there. So Maharaj asked him, so are you chanting? He said, Swamiji, no, I'm not chanting. Maharaj said, please chant. Start chanting 16 rounds. So start chanting the holy name. He said, okay, Maharaj, I will chant. And then Maharaj said, you have this big factory where you are making this biscuit. First, offer these to the Lord before you distribute it, before you sell this. Offer it to the Lord. And Maharaj arranged to install Jagannath Baldev Subhadra in his factory. Whatever is all this manufacturing happen, all these big biscuits are made, they are offered to Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. And in that way, whatever he's selling, it's prasad. Okay, so that was another example of Maharaj, how he will influence big businessmen also. And Maharaj, he always inspired devotees to preach. Wherever he saw a little spark that this person may be a good resource for some preaching activity, Maharaj will fan that spark. Maharaj always wanted devotees to do some preaching work. One of his instruction is whenever there is any opportunity of preaching, please use that opportunity. One of Maharaj's disciple, one Mataji, Urmila Mataji, once she was sent to Vrindavan temple. And Maharaj's desire was she should do some preaching service. Preaching service means there are so many people, visitors come, there's so many guests come. So engage them in talking, speak to them, preach to them. So be in the courtyard area because all these people, visitors keep coming and just speak to all these new guests, new people. So that was Maharaj's desire for her to do some service. And she from as a profession, as a background, she is accounting, from accounting background, accounting profession. And in the temple, they needed an accountant also. So the devotee is the person who was in charge of the office there for the accounting purpose. So he came to know this Mataji's, her background is accounting, and he requested her, Mataji, we could use your service for this accounting purpose. We need an accountant to take care of some accounts. And Mataji, earlier she resisted. She knew what was Mara's desire, what he wanted her to serve. But then when they said, no, we need somebody to take care of these accounts, please give few hours for this service. And then reluctantly she agreed. And after few days, Maharaj came there and Maharaj met. So are you doing your service? And she said, I'm doing this accounting service. They needed an accountant in the office. And Maharaj went to the in charge. So Maharaj asked him, how much you have to pay to hire an accountant from outside? Said Maharaj, maybe 20,000 rupees, we can hire accountant from outside. And Maharaj said, how much you have to pay to hire a preacher from outside? Can you hire a preacher from outside? You cannot hire a preacher. Right? A preacher is who is convinced about this philosophy, who has this ability to be able to preach to others. You can hire an accountant from outside to take care of this thing, but you cannot hire a preacher from outside. Let her do her service of preaching to other people. So that was how strong he was when he felt that this person is good for this particular activity and preaching is the most important. So he gave emphasis on book distribution, he gave emphasis on the preaching service. For some many other services for the temple, especially in India, there is such an opportunity, right? You can hire people from outside for cleaning services, for many other things. But these are the core services where core devotees are needed. You cannot replace those services from somewhere outside. And I know how much Maharaj appreciated somebody's doing the preaching activity. And I remember when I did my first series on Hare Krishna TV in 2021. The first series I did on Hare Krishna TV was Ram Katha series. And when that series was going to happen, I sent that kind of a flyer, the promo flyer, to Maharaj's secretary, just kind of asking him to show it to Maharaj, seeking blessings of Maharaj. And I asked the secretary, please let me know when I can speak to Maharaj. So I sent a message. I sent the flyer and I sent a message. Please show it to Maharaj and please let me know when I can speak to Maharaj. And to my surprise, just within few minutes, he called back. Guru Maharaj is going to speak to you. So Maharaj saw the flyer and immediately Maharaj called me. Vrinda, Nath, are you in India? He said, no, Maharaj, I am in Detroit. I saw this, you are doing Ram Katha. Yes, Maharaj, I'm doing from here only. It will be telecasted there, but I'm doing from here. Oh, you are doing Ram Katha in Detroit? Yes, Maharaj. And I could see the enthusiasm in Maharaj's voice. It was like ringing bells. So you are doing Ram Katha in Detroit. Very nice. And then I felt, okay, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm I'm doing the right thing, and Maharaj is very happy with that, and that gave me encouragement to continue with that service. So that was my personal experience, how much Maharaj appreciated any preaching activities. Whenever I met Maharaj, whenever he saw me, he will ask, how's your preaching going? And when Maharaj first time visited our home here, that was in 2013, first time Maharaj came to our home. So I had the good fortune to receive Maharaj at our residence. It belongs to Nitai Gaur Sundar, so I can call it just where they allow us to stay. So Maharaj visited our residence, and first time when he came, he said, Krishna has given you nice facility. Use it in Krishna's service. Make sure you use it in Krishna's service. Do preaching program, do Bhakti Vriksha. And that was his instruction. So always he was right on that particular point. Do preaching, connect people to Prabhupada. So in that way, his main focus was always on the preaching activities. And I can go on and on, so many different pastimes here, my personal experiences, and in general, many of Maharaj qualities. We know we hear about six Goswamis of Vrindavan, Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, and we know their wonderful qualities. And when I reflect back, actually, we can see Maharaj exhibited all those qualities, all these wonderful qualities which we see in our Goswamis. Maharaj has exhibited those qualities. One point I will say, let's say one example, Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami exhibited this quality of serving the Vaishnavas, paying obeisances to the Vaishnavas. Right, in a day, thousands of times he will offer Vaishnava obeisances. And Maharaj also, in same way, he will pay obeisances to the deities whenever he came to the temple. He will pay obeisances to Prabhupada. He will pay obeisances to the deities, even at that old age where he had so much body discomfort in bending down. Still, he will pay full Dandavat Pranam. Even though he has so much knee problem, maybe that to bend for him and to get up is so difficult. But he exemplified the importance that we should pay full obeisances in front of the deities. And not just the deities, actually, the devotees recollect that when Maharaj used to visit temple in his early years and to the last days also, he will pay obeisances to each and every picture of the Lord in the temple. Okay, so he will pay obeisances to all the different pictures of the Lord, whichever are there. And like Sanatan Goswami, whenever he visits any village, he will ask people, how are you? Is everything all right with you? He may not speak only about spiritual things. How is your chanting going? How is your Shravanam going? But he will ask general welfare also. Okay, how is your family? How is your child? How is your daughter? How is your health? General stuff. And Maharaj will also, in same way, he will ask devotees, as I mentioned earlier. First thing Maharaj will say, "Aap kaise? How are you?" And then he will talk about general things also, not only about spiritual things only. How is your bhakti going? How is this? How is that? He will talk about all general things also. How is your work? Is your work okay? I hope you don't have to work too hard. And for me, every time he will ask me this, are you still in GM? He remembered always. From first time till last, he always remembered that I worked for GM. And he will always ask, are you still in GM? Yes, Maharaj, don't leave that job. So his instruction to me was never leave that job because it's it's so flexible hours and everything is okay. So and it is giving you good opportunity for preaching. So don't leave that job. So he will always ask, how is your job? How is your family? He remembered first time when Maharaj came to my home, he was sitting in the living room on the sofa, and we had a Casio piano in the living room. So Maharaj asked, who plays this? And said, my son, Hardik, whom he named Hari, that he plays. And then he played Narsimha prayer on the Casio for Maharaj. And Maharaj was very happy. And every time when Maharaj will meet us, he will ask, is he still playing Casio? Is he still playing the piano? So Maharaj's memory was so sharp, he will remember how much we can remember, how many devotees he can remember. And Maharaj met thousands of people all over the world. And he will remember all these details. So he was very intelligent. Even though somebody from some part of the world come to Delhi, he will see somebody, oh, you are from Boston. He will remember like that. So Maharaj exhibited all these wonderful qualities, and one of the another principle which he showed, complete renunciation. In the beginning years when he joined ISKCON, you know, we speak about this so much about charity, and we say Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, they exemplified with their example 50% charity. We should give 50% of the income as charity. Maharaj went even above and beyond that. When he was still Grihastha, when he was working in Pepsi Cola as a manager of the research department, whatever salary he will get, he will come and give 100% to Srila Prabhupada. A full renunciation. Full salary he will give to Prabhupada, and then Prabhupada will give him some for his maintenance. You keep this much for your maintenance. So in that way, you can see how he touched the heart of all the devotees. And there are many things I can speak, many other pastime. His another thing was reciprocation with deities. I have mentioned this point earlier, also some other occasion. How he reciprocated with deities. He had his deities, Gaurnitai and many Shaligram Shilas, and many other temples also. When he visited, he will connect with the deities. He is standing in front of the deities, spending sometimes 10, 15, 20 minutes, and as if he is speaking with the deities, and deities are speaking to him. And later on, he will reveal. Okay. So one example was once he was in Russia in one temple. I mentioned this past time earlier, this story earlier. No? Somebody saying yes. Okay, I will say again. Anyways, this is such a beautiful pastime. So Maharaj was standing, Maharaj visited the temple, and he was taking darshan of the deities. He kept standing there. And devotees were wondering, okay, Maharaj will pay obeisances, then he will move and come, sit at his Vyasasana. Maharaj kept standing there 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and finally he came and said, and then he asked, who dressed the deities today? Okay, so one Mataji came forward, she had dressed the deities. And then Maharaj told, when you dress the deities, don't treat them like idol, don't treat them like stone. Sakshat Vrajendra Nandan, Tumi Sakshat Vrajendra Nandan, they are the Supreme Lord standing there. When you are dressing the deities, you are putting so many pins and you are not careful. These pins are piercing the deity. These pins are hurting the deity. There are mark on the back. Maharaj has not gone on the back side and looked at the deity. And later, so the devotees went on the altar and saw actually there was a pin which was kind of pinching on the deities and there was a mark. So Maharaj was able to speak to the deities as if deities are speaking to the Maharaj and revealing this. And there is another very beautiful pastime from Remuna, Khirchor Gopinath. You know, Khirchor Gopinath, why is Khirchor Gopinath? Because he reciprocated with Madhavendra Puri, stealing the bowl of kheer for Madhavendra Puri. And actually, the similar pastime happened with Maharaj also. Once Maharaj was in Remuna, and ISKCON Remuna temple president, he was serving Maharaj in the temple and serving him prasadam. And while honoring prasadam, Maharaj desired to hear katha. Please speak me about the Khirchor Gopinath katha. Maharaj himself, he loves this pastime so much. He speaks about this pastime so often. But Maharaj said, I am in the Dham and I want to hear from Dhamvasi. So you are practically residing here, you are Dhamvasi. You speak to me this katha. So the temple president was speaking this pastime to Maharaj as he was honoring prasadam. And then the temple president said, we will go to take darshan before the altar closes. So we'll just go sometime before to take darshan. And temple president thought I will arrange for some Mahaprasad for Maharaj. Mahaprasad from Khirchor Gopinath, which is very famous, the nectarian kheer. So as they came to the temple, it was already late and the darshan was about to close. And the temple president requested the pujari there, this is Srila Prabhupada's disciple, very, very exalted devotee. Can you please arrange for some prasad for Maharaj? Can you please secure some prasad for Maharaj? And the pujari said, oh, this prasad has already been distributed. Whatever in limited quantity they offer, it has already been taken out and it already been distributed. There is no prasad left. And temple president was thinking, oh, I told Maharaj I will arrange for you some prasadam now. What do I do? And he told Pujari, please do something. Please go check somewhere in the kitchen. Maybe some leftover is there. Or please go check something. And the Pujari went and checked all around. And then he went on the altar. And what did he saw? One bowl. Again, hidden behind the curtain. And he found one bowl and brought it for Maharaj. So the similar pastime which happened thousands of years back with Madhavendra Puri, the similar pastime happened with Maharaj also. How future Gopinath reciprocated with Maharaj. And in just closing, Maharaj's many of the activities, his book distribution, and his opening the temples in Delhi area, so many temples were opened. And the East of Kailash temple, when this East of Kailash temple was built, first of all, to secure the land for that temple, they had to struggle like anything to secure that land, working with the government officials. There was one lady in the government office who had allocated the land, and this lady was Muslim. Okay, and she was causing all sort of problems to give this land to ISKCON now. And Maharaj personally went so many times to meet her so that this land can be secured to start building this temple. And Maharaj finally, what did he do? He arranged for one Bible, uh, Quran. So he arranged for one Quran, nicely decorated it or kind of gift wrapped it, and gave to her as gift. And then Maharaj spoke to her, and finally her heart transformed, and she immediately signed the papers to give that land. And once they got the land, now where they got the land, we know this area, right, east of Kailash. And that was a very hilly area. If you see, if you have anybody has visited East of Kailash temple, it's on a hill. Okay, and this whole area was kind of a hilly area. To get the land, first of all, was a problem, and then to build a temple on that was another challenge. How to build a temple on that? But Maharaj insisted, no, we are going to build temple here on top of the hill. We are going to break down the hill, and they used to use dynamites to break all these rocks. And then when they will blow one dynamite, some rocks will fly and go different places, and some will go fall, some other people's courtyards and all that, and people started complaining. Again, the complaints came and they stopped the work. You cannot do this construction work. So there were so many challenges happening, and all these obstacles were coming one after another. First, to find an architect, to find some time to begin the construction, to take permission from the government officials. So many challenges were coming. And Maharaj, because of all these things were going on, Maharaj took a vow that until this construction begins or this work starts smoothly, I am going to eat only Loki. I'm going to eat only Loki sabji, nothing else. And that was the austerity. And how long that continued? For months and years, Maharaj ate only Loki. And this is from 81 to 87. 1981 to 1987, during that period when this whole temple construction thing was going on and all these obstacles were coming. So that is the kind of austerity Maharaj has performed to please Srila Prabhupada, to please the lordships, to fulfill the desire of Srila Prabhupada to build these temples. Now we see nice big temples and we enjoy, we go visit there, but we do not see what kind of struggle has gone behind it. We see only the final result and India's glory. And we see Maharaj traveling with so many devotees, big entourage and all that. And sometimes people may feel, oh, what does he think about himself, right? He is traveling with big entourage and all that. But what kind of struggles he has gone through? Just like Gopal Prabhu, he gives this example of saffron, right? Kesar. So to get the taste of kesar in the milk, kesar has to go through so many things. You have to break down the kesar, usko ragda jata hai, usko khisa jata hai, it's burned on the tawa, then you add it in the milk, and then finally it gives its flavor and the color. So same way, all these devotees, Guru Maharaj and many other wonderful Guru Varga in our ISKCON, we see they have gone through so much hardships. They have done so much to serve Prabhupada, to please Prabhupada, and now we are enjoying the fruits. So Maharaj is considered as CM of CM, condensed mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is considered as CM of CM, and he is considered as Prabhupada man. Because whatever Prabhupada once desired, I want to see a big temple in this area. I want to see book distribution in Russia. I want to see preaching in Pakistan. Whatever Prabhupada desired, Maharaj made sure those desires were fulfilled. And so he is considered as Prabhupada man. There are some parallels actually with Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj, with Srila Prabhupada and Gopal Krishna Maharaj. Prabhupada appeared in 1896. Right? Prabhupada appeared in 1896, and that was the year when Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote the book, The Life and Percepts of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he has sent that book to abroad. So same way, Gopal Krishna Maharaj appeared in 1944, the same year when Srila Prabhupada published his magazine Back to Godhead, when Prabhupada started the publication of his magazine Back to Godhead. Prabhupada appears day after Janmashtami, and Maharaj appears day after Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada's Guru did not change the name of Prabhupada. He kept it Abhay Charan, right, and added to that. Prabhupada did not change the name of Maharaj. Prabhupada said, your name is already Gopal Krishna. So Prabhupada added Das. Your name now onwards is Gopal Krishna Das. So Prabhupada also did not change the name of Maharaj. So Prabhupada was called as Vaikuntha man and Maharaj is called as Prabhupada man. So there are so many parallels in that way. So today I take this opportunity to speak something in glorification of Maharaj, and I pray to Maharaj that please bless me, please bless us, so we can become more sincere in our spiritual lives, to do something to please Prabhupada, to please the Lordships. Please empower us, please give us this strength to follow your instruction. Main instruction Maharaj has given is use every opportunity for preaching, distribute books, do your sadhana nicely, read Srila Prabhupada's books. So these are some of his core instructions as a open instructions for everybody. We pray to Maharaj that please give us your blessings, give us your mercy. Please give us this strength that we can be able to follow your instruction and progress on this path with full enthusiasm and determination. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nanda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If anybody would like to add anything, share any remembrance of Maharaj, please do so. Now, many of you had interacted with Maharaj, and even though moments association with the pure devotee that guarantees success in our spiritual life. I remember when Maharaj's last visit here in 2023, right, Bhagavad 2023, right? Bhagavad Prabhu was telling me, give me some service. I want to do some service. Can I come and massage Maharaj's feet? I asked Maharaj that there's a brahmachari devotee from Indian temple. He want to come and do some personal service. Maharaj said, is he my disciple? No, Maharaj is his own Radhanath Maharaj's disciple. Said, no, I don't want to take such personal service from anybody else. Maharaj doesn't give that service to his own disciples also. That somebody will come and serve Maharaj, massage Maharaj's feet, touch his feet. But then I requested so many times, Maharaj, please, just you want to come and just pay obeisances. So Maharaj said, okay, he can come pay obeisances. So Maharaj was, and Prabhu was late for coming. Maharaj was already gone to bed. He was taking rest, and finally Prabhu came and sneaked through. We made sure that Prabhu can come inside. And you want to say how it happened and what were you able to get that time? Thank you. Hey, anybody else want to share anything? Any personal moment with Maharaj? Okay, if not, I think we will stop here. Once again, thank you everyone for joining. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.